Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
Well, it turns out the FBI, they were able to verify that Huma Abedin's emails, they contain classified information that was sensitive, which is a felony, and that she was using this laptop. They also fear that it may have been hacked. This is what the FBI released in an affidavit, directly quoting here. There is probable cause to believe that the correspondence between them located on the subject laptop contains classified information, which was produced and is owned by the U.S. government. The subject laptop was never authorized for the storage or transmission of classified or national defense information. So it looks like Bill Clinton and all of his bickering that James Comey actually cost Hillary Clinton the election. While there is some merit to the fact that Comey's reopening of the investigation when he sent that letter to lawmakers in October and he said, look, we've decided after clearing her of the email scandal, if you will, he decided to go ahead and reopen that investigation. It's because they believe these legitimate concerns, which they've actually verified. Now, Owen Schroyer, he did an article update over this morning. Check it out. It's on our website, where he talks about how this judge's order, they ordered that the FBI site contain the release of these documents. Just warning you up front, they're heavily redacted. But what we do know is that they most likely were swapping this classified information, which is a felony, by the way. And that's most likely the reason why Director Comey decided to go ahead and reopen that investigation, despite all of Hillary Clinton saying that she's done nothing wrong, that these emails, nothing to see here. That server, it was not authorized legally for legal use, and they were using it despite that. Now, the FBI's fear that the laptop may have been hacked, containing these secret emails. You know, we've heard a lot of information in the news lately regarding the hacked election. We know that the mainstream media, they're asserting that our election was hacked by the Russians, when in fact, more than likely, and they're not saying who hacked Huma Abedin's laptop, but that it may have been hacked. Now, that doesn't indict a foreign government, mind you, but it does leave very, very sensitive classified information susceptible to our enemies. And speaking of which, we know that we're living in a very hostile time here. And we've seen the recent death of a Russian ambassador, Andrei Karlov, in Ankara, in that museum, that modern art museum, at the hands of a Turkish policeman, shouting Allah Akbar as he murdered him. And Putin, this article coming out in the Daily Star, it's asserting that he's actually fearful for his own safety. He's telling Secret Service to boost security at home and abroad in light of the Berlin massacre with the lorry truck killing 12 and this Russian ambassador. Now, here's what we know about this, that in response to this, he's ordering Secret Service to boost the security at his personal home and abroad because of the killing. He goes on to say, and I'm translating this from Russian to English, I ask that special services take additional measures to ensure security inside Russia and outside, to raise the security of Russian institutions and employees abroad. Now, we understand that diplomats are targeted. We saw this horrific incident regarding Benghazi, and our own ambassador, Chris Stevens, he was brutally murdered along with 3 other Americans because of his position, arguably. And this is no different. We see this ambassador targeted, this Russian ambassador, and you know, it's very telling of the state of things currently and the fact that these diplomats are so susceptible. Now, moving on to the envoy that killed 12 people, the lorry truck that killed 12 people in Berlin. We know a lot of information is unfolding about that attack. Now, just an update for you. The Berlin police, they're saying that they've released the suspect, the 23-year-old Pakistani, that they don't believe they have the suspect. And to add insult to injury, it looks like the man responsible for that crime is still on the loose.
Merry Christmas.
In case you haven't heard, Infowars has become the most influential media outlet in America. We're making freedom go viral. And now we are proud to announce a new weapon in the epic battle against the globalists. Infowars Prime, where you can watch live high-definition feeds of The Alex Jones Show, plus exclusive insider videos from the Infowars crew and behind-the-scenes action. Go to Infowars.com/app and download today. Infowars Prime is available right now for your iPhone or Android. You will have access to exclusive videos that you can't see anywhere else. And that means live coverage of events and breaking news on location as it happens. You can also take advantage of amazing deals from the Infowars store that are only available for Infowars Prime subscribers. That's Infowars Prime at Infowars.com/app. And if you can hear my voice, you are the resistance.